What makes an attractive eye area? The eyes are often called the windows to the soul for a reason. In male attractiveness, the eye area is critical. It conveys emotion, confidence, and vitality. A strong, well-framed eye area can completely change how your face is perceived. When people talk about an attractive eye area in men, they usually mean a combination of features that make the eyes look balanced, expressive, and healthy. We can instantly distinguish a bad eye area from a good eye area. It really doesn't take a genius to figure that one out, but it is usually something that is in the subconscious mind for most people. Today we will talk about what truly makes an eye area attractive. I need to clarify one thing for the new gens that are new to this niche. Just because someone doesn't have full hunter eyes, that does not mean that the person has prey eyes. This is one of the most misunderstood things. I've seen someone say that Henry Cavill has prey eyes. How ridiculous is that?
Stop it. Get some help.
There are 4 features that are critical to have a good eye area. They are deep-set eyes, narrow eyes which can be manifested with a good palpable fissure, width to height, a good interpupillary distance, and lastly, some sort of hooding. It doesn't have to be extreme. Deep-set eyes are where the eyes are positioned deeper into the skull, so the brow bone appears more prominent, and the eyes sit further back. This often gives the eyelids a shadowed look, with the crease appearing larger and the eyelid less visible compared to other eye shapes. There are several reasons why they are considered more attractive. Here's a few. They give more depth and dimension because they create a natural contrast and contour, which adds definition to the face, similar to the effect of makeup contouring. They look more intense and mysterious. This is often associated with allure and charisma. The facial proportions are more balanced because usually men with deep-set eyes have prominent brow ridge, which makes the eye area look strong and symmetrical. Narrow eyes vertically is often associated with a good palpebral fissure ratio. A higher width to height ratio means the eyes are relatively longer horizontally, narrower vertically. This ratio is an important anthropometric measure often studied in facial attractiveness research. They are seen as more attractive in men because they are associated with lower roundness, giving the face a sharper and more angular look, thus signaling more sexual dimorphism. Men with narrower eyes are perceived as more attractive because this eye shape signals masculinity, dominance, facial harmony, and intensity, all traits historically linked to attractiveness and mate value. A good interpupillary distance is essential to have a good eye area. In adults, IPD tends to hover around 60 to 70 millimeters, with the exact average being closer to 63 to 65 millimeters. In aesthetics, it's often compared relative to facial width and proportions, not just in isolation. Human brains are hardwired to find symmetry and proportional spacing attractive. An ideal IPD ensures the eyes don't look too close set or too wide set, both of which look off and is instantly obvious when people are outliers in this ratio. Lastly, the eyes must have some sort of hooding. Hooding means that the upper eyelid crease is less visible, often hidden under the skin or brow, creates a heavier shadowed look around the eyes, and typically is common in men with deep-set eyes and strong brow ridges. So as you can see, these traits are correlated. It is arguable that moderate hooding is actually better than full hooding. The reason is because full hooding is associated with aging, can make a man look aged and fatigued. A very slight upper eyelid exposure adds vitality and balance to the eye area. This is why you often hear people saying that it has more appeal. Full hooding also reduces visible movements of the lid, making your eyes look less expressive. The most attractive eye areas tend to have the intensity from hooding and narrowness, with a slight upper eyelid exposure which gives some softness. This balance creates an aesthetic gaze and look without seeming hostile or sleepy. Moderate hooding offers the strongest balance of dimorphism, attractiveness, but also approachability, expressiveness, and alertness. A good eye area isn't just about your eye shape. Eyebrows and eyelashes can ascend your eyes. You can go from having a good eye area to great, dark, thick, and curled lashes combined with dark, thick brows can truly ascend your eye area. Eyebrows and eyelashes deserve a video on its own, so comment down below if you want to see that. Eye color is the cherry on top and often ignored by many people in this space. They like to pretend that eye color doesn't matter, but it is far from the truth. The opposite is also false. Eye color is not everything either. A bad eye area cannot be saved by a good eye color, but a good eye area can look more striking with a good eye color. The consensus is that eye color itself isn't a universal determinant of male attractiveness, but the rarity, contrast, and harmony with other facial features shape how appealing it looks. Studies consistently show that women don't agree on a single most attractive eye color in men. Instead, It seems that the attractiveness depends on how the eye color fits the man's complexion, hair, and facial features. Although uncommon eye colors in a given demographic often draws more attention, for instance, blue eyes in dark-haired men and also green eyes in general, rarity equals sign distinctiveness, which the brain finds more memorable and intriguing. A darker and more pronounced limbal ring, which is the dark circle around the iris, is often perceived as more attractive. Preliminary evidence suggests that the limbal ring influences facial attractiveness. Lighter eye colors, such as blue, green, and light brown, make the limbal ring more noticeable, which could be the main reason why these eye colors are often perceived as more attractive, alongside their relative rarity. When it comes to eye color, it's not the eye color alone, but how it complements a man's overall look, skin tone, hair color, facial harmony. There isn't one winner for male eye color attractiveness. Lighter eyes are usually associated with novelty and strikingness, while darker eyes are associated with masculinity, strength, and intensity. But the overall consensus is that attractiveness showed no relation with eye color. In contrast, eye color had a significant effect on perceived dominance in males. Brown-eyed men were rated as more dominant than men with blue eyes. If you want to ascend your eye area and improving your sex appeal, you can now join the Road to 1% Club. Once you are inside, you can also contact me and ask all your questions. We have 11 categories with facial aesthetics having 10 subcategories. This is the place to be to transform your looks. I'm also offering an advanced facial analysis service with my updated system, which also provides you with a personalized Looksmaxxing plan. You can check out the full breakdown of how the new system works in one of my previous videos. That is all for today. As always, if you made it this far, drop a comment and let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe. Road to 1%, signing out.